Alright, so welcome to the Cuphead guide. I'm your host, Max. So today we're going to be learning how to finish and play and begin Cuphead. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go into the tutorial when you begin. Now follow all the basic steps to learn how to play the game. And then just do that part. And then you're just going to want to finish the tutorial. There's only one reason that you'd want to finish the tutorial, and that'd be to grab the coin right here, because it'll be important later. And make sure you understand the basic mechanics of the game. But something you gotta do before you go into any boss fights is to look at your controls, because Cuphead doesn't have that many good controls, especially for keyboard and mouse. So what you're going to want to do is get your best keys in that you feel most comfortable with, and then you play with that. But then also you can play a controller for an Xbox controller for Cuphead, which is a unique feature that works pretty well. Yeah, that's basically it. So let's go to the bosses. But before we get to the bosses, you're going to want to go to this guy right here. Here, let me lower the audio a bit. You're going to want to go to this guy as he gives you 3 free coins. Then you can go to the shop. And I mainly recommend purchasing the roundabout. It's my favorite weapon to use in Cuphead. So you're going to want to go to your first boss, which you can either be the root patch, or the root pack, or the Gooby Legrand. So you just want to do these basic movements, and you can also practice parrying while you're at it. But just make sure you have the dodges down. Make sure you're grabbing the parries for your final score at the end. And there you go. He's down. And then you have the onion, just to spray him down. And look out, he cries a lot, so just avoid his tears, as he'll do a ton of damage. It's a pretty simple boss battle for now. And he's out. And now the final part of the boss comes with the carrot. What you're going to want to do with the carrot is just spray him down. And look out for his eye dash attack, because that will follow your direction wherever you go. It can easily destroy you. Also, I recommend jumping here, because you can get in more shots. But it's a pretty simple boss. I just took damage, but there you go. He's out. For the bosses. And then you're done with your first boss. Congrats. I recommend next going to this guy, the tree over here. So what you're going to want to do is just basically dodge his attacks. He's not that hard of a boss either. These two are really, really simple bosses. And if he, and then duck on this part, because otherwise his boxing glove will hit you. And avoid, just keep avoiding his jumps. And then now he's going into second phase, so you can parry these 3. And there you go. You have all abilities to use. I won't use them for now because I have another charm that you guys won't have at the beginning of the game. Just keep dodging his attacks. It's a little bit harder when he's a bigger slime, but it's still not that hard at all. And now it's his final phase, so just getting all the shots needed. And now he's going to go into his tombstone phase, and he'll like try to launch down on you. Make sure to not let that happen, because that will do immense damage. And there you go. Really, really simple. I also recommend doing the running gun right here. It'll give you free coins that you can go to the shop and buy this, the smoke bomb, which can help you dash really quick and out of enemy lines. So next I recommend going to the frogs. They're more challenging though. They're more challenging, so be ready for that. Took me a while to beat them the first try. The roundabout's really good for this phase. All you gotta do, aim up with your with the key that you assigned earlier. And then just keep spraying him down. Use your abilities at all times, because it's really important for this boss. He also throws that parryable fist, but they're really hard to parry. Yeah, unless you get the rhythm down for the parrying, then it's not too bad. But for now, you just gotta destroy the flies. And then they're going to attack you. They're gonna roll. So you're gonna want to jump and dash. And you should be good there. You waste your abilities. And now just run towards this guy and run and try to dodge those little beams, because they'll do immense damage as well. But don't get too close, because then it'll damage yourself. And then you're going to want to jump, dash over, and now it's a slot machine. You can't do any damage in this phase at all. So he's just going to throw coins at you. You got to avoid them, and then you parry the fist. Okay, we got bowls, so what you're going to want to do for this is look at where the flames are going. Jump over, down, jump over, down, over. And this is where you get all the damage in, so make sure that you're constantly holding down your fire weapon. Because otherwise you won't be doing any damage at all, and that's unfortunate. This, you gotta get the rhythm down. Just jump whenever the ball goes back up, and there we go, we're done! So you should open up a bridge over here now. And then with the bridge, you can go over to this mausoleum. I've already done it, so it's destroyed. But you can basically just parry all the ghosts, and then you get a free ability, which will be very useful for upcoming boss fights. Especially useful for this one coming up here. Even though it's a plain level. So right here, you're going to be fighting Hildeberg. So you got to talk to this guy. Go to the plane manual. Learn how the plane works, and then go into the boss. Oh, alright. So you're just going to want to basically avoid her attacks at the start, because they'll be detrimental later in the fight, as the fight gets a lot harder later in. So now the bowl, look out for the bowl, because he's going to constantly dash at you. Whenever he pauses, you know he's going to dash. And make sure the bowl, like, you move out of the direction when it dashes, because it will hit you. So now we're back to this phase. And look out for those green guys. They shoot a lot of bullets at you. So just make sure that you're not in the direction of them at all, because they'll do immense damage. Alright, now get down. Avoid the bullet. And now we got the twin sisters. So look out for the bullet. It'll go in either counterclockwise or clockwise motions. So just avoid them. Really simple. As long as you're doing decent damage, it should be over really quickly, that phase. Now just keep spraying. Look out for all the bullets there. And now she's in her final ability, in her final phase. So I always like to use my ability there. And now she's a moon. So avoid the stars coming. Look out for the spaceships. The red ones you go before. The yellow ones you wait. So then for this one I'll go under. Get over. There we go. I'm gonna use another moon on this. Or rocket. It might. Yep, there we go. And we're done! We did it! Right. So here we go. I always like turning around for this fight. Look at this, because you'll get in a lot of that. Oh, look out! You'll get in a lot of the roundabouts. But then whenever he does that phase, you can see his face, and then you just go down. And then look out for the boomerang. And then if he goes down there, you know he's going to do it down there. Basically. It's hard to explain, really. This is a simple dodge. All you gotta do for that. Oh, simple dodge, and I fail it still. Boomerang. Look out for that. Oh no. Alright. The flower seeds. Parry that. If applicable. And here's your ability, your ultimate ability that you got. And we're on final phase already. Simple. Really simple boss. So then you can parry that, dash over. Oh, that's unlucky. And there we go, we did it! Inkwell Isle 1 is done. And that's how you do it.